So you feel like you're doing everything right. You're putting in the hours and you're following every bit of YouTube advice that's ever existed. But no matter what you do and no matter what you improve, your YouTube channel is still in the mud. And you just want to get monetized and start earning money from doing what you love, making videos. But no matter how much graft you put in, it still feels like a million miles away. Trust me, you're definitely not alone in this. I'm in the exact same position as you and have been for the last 4 years, and millions of creators around the globe will feel the same feelings. So let me tell you from my experience of making YouTube content for the last 4 years, why our channels are stuck here, why they don't grow even though we're doing everything right, and in a minute I'll show you a system that will start to change this, even if it's only slightly. The thing is with YouTube growth is its journey is never really a straight up linear graph. Many creator successes don't go like this. The channel's steadily growing up to 100,000 almost immediately. They normally go like this. No views for absolutely ages, then 50, 100, 200 videos later, bang, a breakthrough video. But you here, before that breakthrough season, feel terrible about yourself and your videos, and you feel like it's never ever going to happen. Almost like you're decades away. Now you might say, well, some creators have had the first way, where they immediately blow up almost overnight. The thing is, what you don't realize from those creators is that they were making content on other channels for years and years before that. Meaning the harsh reality for a lot of us is, you can make incredible videos of such good quality, but they still won't get their time for months and years. And then they can start climbing up. This is very hard for us to see when we're in this rut at the beginning, but these amazing videos that you're making could blow up in September 2026. I saw this kind of growth on my old channel. Yes, it was only on a couple of shorts and only on a small scale on some of my long form videos, but I think this is proof to all of you that if you are making that incredible content where it feels like you're doing everything right, that might actually be proven if you just stay in the game long enough. Now before I carry on to the other reasons, I've created a free creator kit that includes some things to really give you a little boost at the start of your YouTube journey and improve your videos like that. Just click the link down below and I'll send it directly to you via email. So what else could be letting you and your channel down? And what's the system that I mentioned earlier? First off, you need a very solid foundation. Your videos need to have a good level of quality at least. In all areas, I'm talking your scripting, your thumbnails, your editing, the way you present to camera. I've learned from making over 170 videos that if just one of these processes lacks severely in comparison to the others, it will start to pull all of the other areas down and cause a problem. But as you would expect, some of these areas have more of an impact than others. The first one in the process is just getting in front of the right niche person. One of the most frustrating things I've experienced is when YouTube puts my videos in front of the wrong people, because this ruins your click-through rate, it ruins your audience retention, and it can actually just make you feel like your content is terrible and that's the problem, when in reality it's just not in front of the right person. Like if you made videos about F1 and it gets put in front of people that just want to watch football, it's going to look like your F1 video is absolutely shocking. So the first part of the system needs to be that you're targeting the right people. Make loads of content around a specific person and don't deviate from it. Otherwise, this could be putting great videos to waste. The second one is clicks. You need to attract your ideal viewers to the video in the first place for you even to go anywhere. So you need to make sure that not only your thumbnails are of high quality and are enticing, but they also stand out. Don't blend in with all the styles already in your niche. Don't clutter it with too much text and confuse people. Make sure that the thumbnail and title are closely related enough to your video content, and don't give everything away in the video, like tell them the conclusion in the thumbnail. Now the third one I kind of touched on in the seconds, and it's matching the expectation of that viewer when they click. Your content needs to perfectly match to what they clicked on. Otherwise, they're not going to last the first 30 seconds. And that's going to ruin your performance and your attention. Whatever you set up your title and thumbnail to be, you need to make sure that you deliver on that and almost instantly. And let them know that you're not just clickbaiting and that you're actually going to deliver them what they wanted. You can use loads of different techniques for this, like really making engaging intros where you do loads of edits and subtitles to make sure you really grab in the viewer and keep them. And another technique I keep raving about is doing your title and thumbnail before you even script or film your video, because then you know whilst making the video what they want from the packaging. Now number 4 leads on from that, and it's keeping attention throughout the whole video, because again, it's great keeping them for that first 30 seconds, but if they drop off a cliff and all ditch your video after that, that's going to damage your whole video as well. So make sure there's not loads of blank space and pauses. Make sure you include B-roll and pattern interrupts at least once every 15 seconds at least. If you're explaining something, show it on screen. You could also use one of my techniques in the past where I'd record my script in 2 different locations or angles. So even if you aren't making loads and loads of edits, there's still change happening to re-engage them. And the last one, stage number 5, they need to come away from your video satisfied and wanting to engage. They need to want to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave you a nice comment. Or even just wanting to continue the experience and click on the end screen. This part is the fuel to blow channels up. Because if you've found your ideal audience, you've got them to click, you've hooked them in immediately, and you've got them to stay, you have them right in the palm of your hand. You've just got to keep them watching your content or make them engage in some way. Then you can feed your whole channel instead of just that one good video. As I mentioned at the start of that system, a lot of this fails though if you're not using it to the right audience. YouTube isn't all about your content quality at all, or you'd have every single one of us watching this video blowing up. It's about your audience and who you find and how well YouTube knows about them and you. So it isn't a waste of time at all, just spending a couple of days researching your audience and the gaps within that niche, because finding the perfect ideas and content for these people is a recipe for you blowing up your channel. Now, I'm not gonna lie, you can incorporate all of these things every single video and it will still be really tough. Half of the battle, if not more, will be mentally, rather than the actual physical processes of making the videos. It will be absolutely draining and you'll question why you even bother doing this. And if you're like me, at times it'll feel like it will never happen, like you're running on a treadmill and you're not getting anywhere. But I want you to keep in your mind the fact that videos aren't dead within 3 days, a week, a month, or even a year. Just keep going, and by 2026, you could be looking at a channel 10 times the size that it is now. You just have to get extremely used to being ignored by YouTube and accept that in this industry of content creation, things can change very quickly. Now, to see more reasons why YouTube never seems to recommend your content and how to fix it, watch this video right here and subscribe if you enjoyed.